let's do some review on Jimmy Carter. All right, we're going to review some facts about Jimmy Carter, and then you are going to read a passage today about Jimmy Carter and answer the questions. You may look back at any time in your passage to find the answers, but this will be taken for a grade today, so please take your time when you're reading and look back anytime you need to for answers. Okay, so our standard says to describe the lives and contributions of our historical figures in Georgia. And so far we've only learned about one, and that is Jimmy Carter. So our essential question, what are some of the important facts we've learned about Jimmy Carter? Let's go back and review today. Let's first get our clicker. Okay, our vocabulary words. Remember, these are on your study guide. We have compassion, leader, honest, Habitat for Humanity, Nobel Peace Prize, Plains, Georgia, Jimmy Carter, and cooperative. All right, now we have some definitions. We are going to match the word with the definition, and I will drag the word over to what it means. All right, boys and girls, to tell the truth. Which word means to tell the truth? It is a character trait of Jimmy Carter. All right, being honest or honesty means to tell the truth, not telling a story or a lie. All right, caring for others. This is also a character trait of Jimmy Carter. Caring for others means you show what? Compassion. Working together peacefully. Working together peacefully. You do a lot of work together, but the important word in there, the key word is peacefully. Doing it without arguing or fighting. Is that leader, Habitat for Humanity, Nobel Peace Prize, Plains, Georgia, Jimmy Carter, or cooperative? Working together peacefully is being cooperative. That means getting along well. No arguing or fighting. Someone who rules, guides, or inspires others. It's not talking about just one person, but someone, anyone who rules, guides, or inspires. And that's a leader. A leader is a person who rules, guides, or inspires. Jimmy Carter was a leader. All right, this is the place where Jimmy Carter was born. Where was that place? Plains, Georgia. All right, this is the 39th President of the United States. Who was that? Jimmy Carter. All right, this is a group that builds houses for low-income families. A group that builds houses for low-income families. That means people who struggle. Is it Habitat for Humanity or Nobel Peace Prize? Right, the group that builds houses, Habitat for Humanity. They build those homes. And the award given to people who work for world peace. That keyword peace is in there. Nobel Peace Prize. The word peace is inside of it. pieces inside of it. Alright, so we've learned lots of facts about Jimmy Carter. Let's review them. Alright, we learned he was born where? In Plains, Georgia, in the year 1924. He's known for showing honesty. Remember we said honesty, it means to tell the truth, and compassion. Compassion is showing care for others. He worked hard fighting for human rights. He wanted people to be treated with respect and care. Jimmy was elected governor of Georgia and worked to end racial segregation. All right, that means separating based on skin color. Jimmy Carter became the 39th President of the United States in 1976. During his presidency, Jimmy worked to achieve peace. After his presidency, Jimmy returned to Plains, Georgia, and worked as a humanitarian. To honor his peace effects, Jimmy was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2002. All right, so that means for everything he did to help keep the peace and work on peace around the world, they awarded him that prize. All right, what else did we learn he did during that time? He worked with what group? Habitat for Humanity. We also learned that he worked with the World Justice Project, right? Alright, so today you're going to read about Jimmy Carter. Yours is not going to look like this copy because this is the copy we normally do in school. Yours will be a virtual copy. You will have the passage. I will read it to you. Then you're going to read it by yourself. I will have 10 questions with multiple choice answers, and you will choose the best answer. Okay? And you may go back up at any time and reread your story to check your answers. So make sure you take your time. We are also going to go through and check your work on your Jimmy Carter timeline. So let Miss Fires get that up right quick. We have Jimmy's early life until later in life. All right, here are our choices. He was elected President of the United States of America in 1976. Jimmy became Governor of Georgia in 1970. Jimmy Carter joined the Navy at the age of 19. He was born in Plains, Georgia on October 1st, 1924, and he opened the Carter Center and helped Habitat for Humanity work for human rights during this time in his life. Okay, so what would be the first thing that happened in Jimmy's life? Yes, just like us, he would have to be born. So the first thing you should have chosen was he was born. So Jimmy was born in Plains, Georgia on October 1st, 1924. Or what would be the next thing that happened? He was president, he was governor, he joined the Navy, or he opened the Carter Center and worked with Habitat for Humanity. Or next, he would be a teenager into young adulthood, so Jimmy was in the Navy. And now we still have three left. All right, so he was born, he joined the Navy. What would happen next? He was president, he was governor, or he opened the Carter Center. All right, we've got some dates in here. We have 1976 and 1970. Which happened first? Was he president or was he governor first? He was the governor of Georgia first, and then he was president. So 1970 happens first, then later he was elected president, and after he was president, most of his humanitarian work happened, and he did a lot of work keeping the peace and helping families. Okay, so a lot of the work that he did happened after he was president. So this is how your timeline should look. So you can check your work. All right. Now in the next video, we'll have a Loom video going over your Google form and letting you actually listen to the story about Jimmy Carter that you will read for a grade, okay? So you can get into that one next, and then you can read it carefully and answer the questions. Please take your time, and please go back and reread if you need to. You can take as long as you need to reread, and make sure you're checking your answers, because everything can be found inside your story, okay? Take your time and do your best.